The question to me was like, how can I hold people? How can I get them to see this as a compelling story without doing all the traditional hand-holding? If I make this play like a scripted narrative, will they stay with me? Will they, and I wanted to trust the audience.
Get off my lawn! What once sounded like a harmless neighborhood warning becomes something far more dangerous in the Oscar-nominated documentary, The Perfect Neighbor. It's something many of us have heard when we were kids, when we strayed into the property of a crotchety neighbor. Back in the day, this kind of thing rarely escalated beyond raised voices. But in post-pandemic America, rising social isolation, heightened fear of crime, easy access to firearms, and expanded stand-your-ground laws that encourage a violent response to non-violent situations, you have a recipe for disaster. In her Oscar-nominated documentary, The Perfect Neighbor, director Geeta Gandbhir examines one such devastating case, stitched together almost entirely from police body cam footage and unfolding with gripping immediacy. The Perfect Neighbor plays more like a horror film than a documentary, as we see a community devastated by a tragedy that is, sadly, entirely too predictable. Director Geeta Gandbhir takes a sobering look at this disaster and discusses the filmmaking process behind constructing the narrative and the broader cultural forces that make stories like this so resonant today. The Perfect Neighbor is nominated for the Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature, and this episode is part of our Inside the Arthouse Oscar Spotlight series, featuring in-depth conversations with all of this year's Oscar-nominated documentary feature filmmakers. Listen now to our conversation with Geeta Gandbhir about The Perfect Neighbor, part of our Oscar Spotlight on Inside the Arthouse, starting now.